Hello, friends. Susan Axelrod here, the Confidence Coach. Welcome to the Confidence Zone. This month, we are talking business confidence. So many women find me who have been working in their own businesses for a long time, as I did, and still are not generating the kind of sales returns that they want to, in fact, need to grow their financial accounts to really support them in their lives as they do their businesses. Today, I want to talk to you about your sales pipeline. How long is your sales pipeline? Now, in the online business model that you may have studied for many years, you will be told that your sales pipeline should be very short, that you need to go from zero to sale very quickly in order to produce lucrative returns. Now, don't get me wrong, if you can go from zero through sales to close very quickly, rock on. I'm happy for you. But most women I know have never been taught sales. And even for women who are in sales, in a big company, in the sales industry, they don't apply the same skills, techniques, strategies, and talents when it comes to their own business. Because often, especially for women who are in their own businesses, there's passion involved, there's commitment, there's this deep need to just want to do that thing. This is what I call the intuitive business. And so when you're selling yourself, it feels harder. It feels like, oh, I don't want to sell myself. I don't want to push. I don't want to be that person. Whereas maybe in the sales industry, they were pretty hardcore. This happens all the time. I hear about this personally from people all the time. So my question for you today is, how long is your sales pipeline? My sales pipeline is very long. Sue me. I wish it could be shorter. Yes, there have been times that I go from zero through sales to close very quickly, but inevitably it's because of this. People have been following me for a long time, even if I didn't know it. This happens to me not infrequently. By the time somebody finds me, if I go to a quick close through a sales process or a sales pipeline, then it's because they know who I am. They've been following me. They've been to my website to see what they can find there. And more likely, they've heard me through my organic marketing strategy, which is what? Coming here live daily at 5 p.m. Eastern to show who I am, talk about what I do, how I do it, and actually share my personal style. This is part of my organic marketing. I learned from Wendy Lipton Dibner, pull back the curtain, talk about what's happening while it's happening, show who you are in real time. This is what creates the authenticity. My friend Kelly is here and she knows this truth. I've worked with her in business. She's grown her book sales business by being in her own real authentic voice as well. Thank you, Kelly, for joining me today. We're talking about the sales pipeline. How long is your sales pipeline? I have recently been in touch with a few people who have told me they've been following me for a long time. One person, believe it or not, when I went back and looked at the Facebook messages that we sent back and forth, they go back to, wait for it, 2011. Yeah, 2011. That's how long we've been in touch, in communication. And that's how long it took for that person to be like, yeah, I want to hire Susan. I want to work with her. I've seen her. I've watched her. I've spoken with her. I've messaged with her countless times. And now it's time for me to rise. It's time for me to grow. It's time for me to get more confidently secure of my own life and in control. So whether it's life or business, I can help you feel more confident, and find more security, even if it takes a long time. In my day that I was looking for services and support in the form of a coach or a business coach or some kind of online programming or whatever, I hated feeling pressured. I didn't like worrying about the money. Could I afford it? And then maybe I couldn't afford it, or was it worth it? And I didn't like being told, as I was many years ago by one coach, well, you have to make your decision in 24 hours. Otherwise, it's obvious you're not very serious about this. And that is all part of how I evolved my business such that I have a full coaching practice with a full book of clients, as full as I want it to be now. How long is your sales pipeline? Sometimes it's very long. You're lucky if it's very short. I want to encourage you here today, stick with it. Get your systems in place, get your strategy in place. Know the sacred space that your soul is yearning to impact through your business, and you will have a successful, productive, and lucrative business. I am teaching all of this and more in my business confidence class that is going to be starting on October 12th. Now, before you think, oh, that was all a big sales pitch, I want to let you know the entire fee for the course is $600, and I'm happy to accept payments. It is part of my business model. It's one of my income streams, but I'm doing it because I want to support other women in business. I work in very small cohort, in my groups, my work, everything is small, custom, personalized, and deeply supportive. So yeah, I'm going to be talking about this all the time until my slots are full. I'm only going to have an absolute maximum of 12 or maybe 10, and possibly as few as only a few. If it turns out that I have only a few, you're going to get a nearly personalized one-to-one business confidence coaching with me. That would be awesome. But even if there's a group of 10 of us, we'll still be in a small group cohort together. That's my vision. That's my plan. That's my design. And that is my best impact space. So information on my website, I'll post the link here in the comments. And I'd love it if you want to be one of those people to join me. All right, friends, how long is your sales pipeline? Maybe it's longer than you would like it to be, but stick with it and close the sale. All right, friends, take care. See you tomorrow for Live at 5.